welcome back to Turtlenecks Try, and today we're trying out some acting with Luke Parrett, the hottest new director in Wichita. Super excited to get into one of his new scripts and see what we got as actors.
Yeah, and I'm really excited because I know with our amazing acting skills, we're going to be able to really bring his vision to life.
That's exactly what I expect.
Yeah. So, enough talk. Let's get to acting.
Yeah.
Okay, I have my 9 o'clock for Turtleneck Tabletalk. Come on in. Today we will be reading from the newest script I've been working on called The Party Is On. It follows two main characters, Jeff and Christian, who forget it's their roommate's birthday. The scene we are about to take is whenever they initiate the plan to come up with the surprise birthday party because it's his 21st birthday. So, I always start my read-throughs with just like a dry read-through.
Okay.
So, Austin, you'll be playing Christian.
Okay.
Devin, you will be playing Jeff. I will read stage directions.
Is there a reason why I'm Jeff? Like, can you give me my motivation? Like, where is...
So, here's the thing with the dry read-through. If I don't give you any notes, you interpret it completely how you want to.
Okay.
Exactly. So, we're going to read through it, and then I'll tell you what I envision for these characters, how they differ from your interpretation, and we create something beautiful together.
So how we're wrong,
Wow.
and Luke is right.
No, that's not at all what he just said.
That's
but,
absolutely not what I just said.
That's not anywhere.
And because like it's interesting because you guys will read this very, very differently than how I wrote it and envisioned it. And seeing that completely different side is something that's really cool. Like honestly, like this is not a final draft or anything. This is just like a section I chose. It could completely change based on how you guys interpret this.
All right.
So we can change the script around.
Let's read through it.
We're just gonna do readers. Too many questions. You're like that one guy who has 20 rules before the game and then doesn't even get to start because then PE's over. Gosh.
Okay. We ready?
We're ready. Ready.
Cool. Interior, apartment, couch, moments later.
Well, flippin' A, man. What are we gonna do?
No clue.
The two roommates sit on the couch, waiting for Ava to walk in with an axe and cut their heads off for high treason. To pass the time, Jeff turns to look at Christian with a smirk.
I had another dream with Leah again.
Right on. Anything exciting this time?
Dude, she shot me in the face. Which was an interesting turn of events, actually. Completely different from the last time when she tried to stab me with the machete.
Dude, I don't know what the heck is wrong with your dreams, but like, you need to have a doctor check up on those things or something.
It's so weird. She just shows up out of nowhere. It's like she's infected inside my mind. Like this time, we were throwing the craziest rager party, and I was just going around having the time of my life, chatting it up with some friends. Then suddenly, we locked eyes from across the room, and she slowly walks towards me, puts her finger over my mouth, and says, "Come to bed with me."
And that's how we know it was only a dream.
Man, why you gotta do that? I already know she doesn't like me back.
Actually, dude.
Christian turns to Jeff with vigor and excitement, an unusual mix of emotions for him.
I read once that dreams can predict the future.
Bullshit. If I handed you a book right now, you would laugh in my face and throw it out the window.
I'm not joking, brah.
Ha!
They're called precognitive dreams, man. They straight up predict what will happen in real life. I read that Abraham friggin' Lincoln had one. He had a dream that he was cruising around in the White House and got shot in the face. That was 2 weeks before John Jacobs shot him in the head.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Mm-mm. Wait. Look it up. I'm not joking with you. Look it up. It's real, and you know it.
What? So you're saying Leah is gonna shoot me in my face?
The room falls silent as the roommates look at each other with confusion and panic, as they have yet to come up with a plan to deter Ava from bringing hell's wrath upon them. Suddenly, a light bulb clicks in Jeff's brain.
You said that they predict the future.
Yeah, I did.
Jeff looks at Christian with a grin across his face.
How fast can you get ready?
Dude, I don't know, like 3 minutes?
Good! Meet me back out here when you're done. I have a plan.
And scene.
Nice.
That's fun.
You
That was
got the
fun.
unedited version. Never mind. we clipped a few of the naughty words out of there.
No, it was edited, but I.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
Way to go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Notes.
the vibes of this film is very, very, very much 2000s early 2000s comedy. Like, take Superbad mixed with a little bit of like Legally Blonde and Mean Girl, like those like sassy vibes. Like, well, flippin' A, man, what are we gonna do? Like, you know, like just the classic like teen like comedy.
Okay.
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 Christian, the way I envision Christian is a very much like surfer bro that lives in Kansas and has never surfed in his life. You kind of brought that like natural like, well, flippin' A, man, kind of Napoleon Dynamite style, which I think suits you a lot.
You know.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was good. And Jeff's a little bit of like a sleazy guy. He's kind of like a, if this doesn't interest me, then I'm not really interested in it.
Okay.
Fits you.
It's very much like these are two like college roommates that like they're goofy. They're goofy. Think like, I'm trying to think of like a funny dynamic duo, like kind of like Step Brothers, with like the set like just like the goofy haha banter back and forth, where they like
Nice.
kind of love each other, but kind of they're like, you are the most annoying person I've ever met in my life.
So it's just like.
There's the vibe.
Yeah.
So it's just you guys.
Yeah.
Literally just you guys.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun. I think let's get less off the page, more like you can like look at it, but like if you get a couple words wrong, like that's fine.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I read once that like eye contact I feel like is very important whenever it comes to these things. Obviously, you need to know what you're saying before you do that. But being emotionally connected with the person you're acting with can change the dynamic completely. I think by this third run through, I think we'll like kind of get the motions, not word for word, but like we'll know how it goes. We'll kind of know the story a little bit more. We'll get more into the character. We'll sink into it, and I think art will happen.
Wow. I'm inspired now.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah,
cow.
absolutely.
Dude, I feel like I should read off this. All right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right.
Cool.
Alright.
I don't think
Here we go.
I'll read the two roommates sit on the couch. That's the only stage direction I'm gonna read.
Okay.
So at the very beginning. Cool.
All right.
Interior apartment couch. Moments later. Action.
Well, flippin' A, man. What are we gonna do?
No clue.
The two roommates sit on the couch.
I had another dream with Leia again.
Right on. Anything exciting happen this time?
She shot me in the face, which was an interesting turn of events, actually. Completely different from last time when she tried to stab me with a machete.
Whoa. Dude, I don't know what the heck is wrong with your dreams, but you need to like have a doctor check on them or something.
It's so weird. She just shows up out of nowhere. It's like she's infected inside my mind. Like, this time, we were throwing the craziest ranger party. And I was going around having the time of my life, chatting it up with the friends. Then suddenly, we locked eyes from across the room, and she slowly walked towards me, puts her hands over my mouth, and says, "Come to bed with me."
Oh, yeah, that's how we know it was a dream.
Man, why you gotta do that? I already know she doesn't like me back.
True. Wait, actually, hold on. I read that dreams can predict the future.
Bullshit. If I handed you a book right now, you would laugh in my face and throw it out of the window.
I'm not joking, bro. They're called precognitive dreams, man. They straight up predict what will happen in real life. One time I read this book, and it was about Abraham Lincoln, how he dreamed that he was just walking around the White House, and then, boom, got shot in the face. 2 weeks later, in real life, he got shot in the face.
That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Look it up. I'm not joking with you. Look it up. It's real, and you know it.
What? So you're saying Leia is going to shoot me in my face?
Oh.
You said they can predict the future.
Yeah, I did.
How fast can you get ready?
Dude, I don't know, like 3 minutes?
Good. Meet me back here when you're done. I have a plan.
Okay.
Beautiful! Beautiful.
Thanks, dude.
Definitely. Best one yet. Guys,
Nice.
that's a wrap on whatever this is.
Sweet. All right, check us out in the next movie.
Yeah.
Dude, cast it right now. You write it down.
We just get casted on the list. Let's go, dude. Yeah.
I think a lot of people like don't really like know that much about like movies and everything. Like at least when like me growing up before I got into it, I was like, well, how did they film? How did they hide all the cameras when it's like, no, they do the scene 40 times whenever they're on set. Not mentioning all the rehearsals, all this blah, 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 blah. So, like, this is a very, very normal thing that you don't see a lot of people do. You don't see this rehearsal process that much. Some directors, they'll get on set with as little rehearsal as possible. Whereas other directors are like, okay, we're gonna spend 3 months doing this. We know the entire script, front to back, how you know how I want it. Now we get on set, we do it how I want it. Whereas other directors, you know, we show up, oh, hey, I'm Luke, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's make this movie. Okay, so for this scene, I want like, so it kind of just depends on the directing style. I tend to like little rehearsals like this, where it's like you get the character, you get the vibe, you get kind of what I'm going for, you get your interpretation of it, where it's like, okay, you start understanding it. Okay, question, why would this character act this way, blah, 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 blah. You get in that mindset. And then for the rest of like the scenes, you kind of get more of like a, okay, I get to guess what I think this character would do, or like I get to act it out in my own way. I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
Dude, thank you for guiding us through
Oh,
that
of course.
with
Yeah,
expert
you did
instruction
you did such a
and
great
such
job.
heart and passion, dude.
Yeah.
Guys.
That's why we got him on the podcast, man. This is why we do what we do.
Yes.
We get those real artists out of Wichita, man. So
Yeah, you guys could
again, thank
you guys could go to Hollywood, honestly. You guys are great.
Yeah, now we know that it's
That's not a lie. It's not a lie.
Yeah, it's not.
Thanks for checking out our latest episodes of Turtlenecks Tries. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down below what you thought of our acting skills, which we know was incredible, and also what you thought of Luke's directing. And thanks for tuning in.